Dear Ken, today marks 15 years since you died. I have to admit, for the first time, it actually feels like it. Some years it felt very near, and I couldn't understand how it could be so long. This year, it feels accurate. Why? Maybe because of the book I wrote about you, me, and our journey together. In some ways, that's harder to believe, that I finally finished it, or rather finished one of the many versions of books I started writing since June 1st, 2011. The Luck We Carry, Love, Loss, and the Stories That Shape Us came out on March 23rd, 2026, on what would have been our 25th anniversary together. It was a perfect day with friends we both love, and I'll never forget it. You were on my mind all day as we visited spots around the north side that were important to you and me, and especially at the very end when we toasted to you and the book with martinis. I think one of the many things this book has done is bring you fully back into my life, but not just for me, for others who are navigating grief. We're a team again in the way we always were. It never occurred to me that I'd get you back in this way when I was writing the book. Your strength, grace, and humor give the book its heart, while I share my stories of stumbling through grief until I began to figure things out, which of course took time. Sharing your spark with the world has been far more satisfying and rewarding than I even could have predicted. You are the gold standard of navigating uncertainty with kindness, humility, and humor. The example you set is one I'm so proud to share. I know you would love the book and sing its praises to anyone who would listen. Like when I finished writing a novel for National Novel Writing Month, and a friend visited you and brought flowers you could give me. Then of course there would be a toast that night, like so many others. There's a feeling of freedom on this date this year, maybe because I finally figured out, with the help of my book, that I haven't really lost you at all, or at least not all of you. Love doesn't end, it evolves, it transforms. Maybe the love you felt for me is still swirling around me, reminding me that I was part of something very rare and very special. However, this date will always be solemn. A date my life, that I was changed forever. I'll never forget those weeks in hospice, where our house was filled with friends, family, and laughter, where for the first time in my life, things became very black and white, no gray area, where my focus was only on you, loving you, and spending as much time as I could while sharing you with so many eager and loving friends. Until that morning on June 1st, 2011, when I had to say goodbye to you, shepherding your beautiful but failing body to whatever comes after this. Go on to your next adventure, I whispered into your ear. I'll find you when I get there. But not for a while. I have many more books to write. Until then, I have built a beautiful life you would be proud of in my little house with Hudson Heartbreaker. Though of course the house would be better decorated and the yard would be pristine, covered in plants and flowers that you would lovingly tend and teach me about them as you did so. I planted my herb garden this week and even picked up a few marigolds because I was looking at them and you nudged me. Keep nudging. Love, Ronnie.